You call yourself a man? You know you're a lying, low-life, motherfucking gambling degenerate prick. You know that's what you are?
Well, hello, you degenerate fucks, and welcome to The Degenerate Gambler. It is Thursday, the 4th of February. We're just here with the regular Thursday preview episode, looking ahead to the weekend's fixtures. Quick look back so far at the midweek results. I did a bet Tuesday or Wednesday night. I think it was Wednesday. Did 6 short price favourites and an even money shot. The even money shot went easy, and I was let down by Liverpool at 1-2, and Napoli and Atalanta, which was like 8-13 for over 2.5. Something that I looked on Twitter, and a lot of people were let down by that same game. But it just goes to show you, even short price favourites, you know, especially this season, are never a guarantee. Probably no bet tonight. There's not that much on that Spurs-Chelsea match. Maybe, I don't know, is it worth a bet builder? But I'll certainly have a look at it before kickoff and thing. But as I sit now, probably no bet. So yeah, let's get into my picks for the weekend, and we'll discuss the nap. Have a quick glance at Sunday midweek, and then that's it. So we'll start with my picks this week. My main bet's going to be teams to win. I know I've been going with goals, but the teams that I fancy to win, the overall price wasn't great. So if I double up and put the bigger stake on that, then obviously I'll get more back. So that's what I'm going to do. So main bet is Hull at home to Burton. Hull are 4-6, which is 1.67 in decimal. I say Hull away to Burton. Hull are top of the league. Burton are in the bottom of the league. Away form, Hull's 5th, which is decent. Burton have only 8 points at home all season. Hull's last 5 away is patchy. They got beat against Accrington there at the weekend. But in general, Burton's home form. Out of the last 5, they've drawn 1, lost the last 4. And Hull beat them in 2018 away. But I just think Hull are going for the league. They need to win as many games as possible. So that's my thinking with that one. Next one is Newport, which is League 2. Newport are at home to Grimsby. And that is 6-7, which is around about 5-6, same sort of price, which is in decimal 1.86. Form ways, we're looking at that. Newport sitting at the end of the playoffs in 7th, Grimsby 2nd bottom. Form ways, Newport have been in poor form, can't deny that. Only 3 points in the last 5 games. Grimsby only have 1 though. Newport 5th with home form. Grimsby near the bottom, and just in the last 5 games, say Grimsby or Newport have been in bad form, but their last 5 home games, they won 2, then they were beaten 4-2 by Oldham. They drew 1 each with Brighton in the FA Cup, which was a good result, lost in penalties, and then they drew 0 each with Salford at the weekend. Actually, that was a couple of weeks ago. I think they had a game called, or last week they were away. Yeah, but yeah, 2 teams with patchy form, but as I say, Newport against Grimsby, 2019, 2018, 2017 home matches, they win 2-0, 1-0, 1-0. So they have a history of beating them. Next is a team I looked at last week, but I didn't pick, and I'm glad I didn't because they ended up getting beat. That would have beat my bet. But is Dundee FC. They are at home to Inverness, and the price is 10-11, which is 1.91. Form ways, looking at they're not too far off. 6-point difference in the table. Dundee currently sitting 4th, Inverness 7th, 20 points and 14 points respectively. Dundee form-wise, though, last 5 games, 10 points. Inverness, only 4. Dundee's got a pretty decent home form, third. Inverness sort of mid-table, 5 points from 6 games away from home. Inverness, they've only lost 1 of their last 5, but 4 draws. Dundee, 2 wins, 2 draws, and a defeat. At home, though, 3 wins and 2 draws in their last 5. So home form. Dundee just signed. What do you call him? That young guy. He played for Shrewsbury. Guy plays up front. I'll get his name now. Jason Cummings. Yeah, same from Shrewsbury, and they've already got the likes of Charlie Adam and stuff. So, you know, they should be winning that game. They're looking to get promoted along with Dundee. Along with Hearts. And they've kind of slipped off it a bit, but they're only 4 points off second, so yeah, they'll be looking to get some points there on Saturday at home. Next is I've went with 2 foreign games, which I've done last week. Maybe I wasn't trying to copy what happened last week. It was just basically that I didn't fancy much in the Premier League win-ways, Championship either. And I didn't want to be picking. I do fancy West Ham. But I just didn't want to put it in. West Ham are evens away from home, but we'll get that in a minute. So overs. Next bet, overs again. The research is always just, are the teams scoring currently, or do they score historically in this fixture? So we'll just run through these quickly. Sorry, what am I on about? I haven't even. Sorry. After hang, I didn't get. So I said it was 2 foreign ones. Seville, who are at home to Getafe, are 3-5, which is 1.6. Form ways there. Seville sitting 4th, Getafe 12th. Seville 12 points from 5 games. Getafe not bad, 7. Seville pretty good home form. Getafe not great away from home. Last 5, Seville have won all of their last 5 games. At home, they've won 4 of their last 5, and they beat Getafe last year at home. So that's that one. Lastly is Lyon at home to Strasbourg, which is Saturday evening, around 6 o'clock. They're 4-9, which is 1.44. Lyon sitting currently second behind Lille, 2 points behind them. They're above PSG. Strasbourg sitting 15th. Form ways, Lille have got 10 points, but Strasbourg 8 points. But Lille at home, pretty good home record. Win 3, draw 1, lost 1 of the last 5. So say all that together odds up to about 13-1. So my 10 on that will get me back 140. So that is the main bet. Now I can move on to the overs. I don't know how I did that, but so as I said, I fancied West Ham, but I hadn't got the balls. It was just, I don't know, I just fancied the other ones, and I don't know if it's the price or because of West Ham's away from home, but I didn't put it in anyway. Fulham been playing well, but I did put it in for overs because I do think the game would be 2-1, and it could be 2-1 either way. That would be my prediction if I had to make one. So they are 9-10, which is 1.9. Next, Doncaster, Oxford. Again, 2 teams up the top, which sometimes can be. These games can be stalemates when the 2 teams are close to each other in the league. But anyway, went for that. That's 10-11, which is 1.91. Next is Portsmouth and Plymouth, which is 5-7, which is 1.71. Next is Barrow and Cambridge, which is evens, that's 2.0. And lastly is Tranmere versus Port Vale, which is 9-10, again that's 1.9. So that is the overs bet. Price ways on that. I think that worked out. It was around 20 to 1. I'll quickly run through these and give you the actual price, if you bear with me. And then I'll be moving on to the NAP, which this week was picked by LM Betting Tips. You can follow them on Instagram. Yeah, so, yeah, it was 22 to 1. Yeah, 22 to 1 for the main, or for the side bet of the overs. Let me write that down, so forget that. So yeah, moving on to the NAP, again, picked by LM Betting Tips. If you want to follow him on Instagram, he runs a subscription service. I'll talk about that a bit more in a minute. But what I will say is I've been keeping an eye on a subscription service for the last maybe 4 or 5 days. He seems to be getting a fair bit of profit. He has 3 groups. He has football or mixed. He has horses and he has basketball. And he offers selections every day. Based on that night's football, or that day's racing, and that night NBA games. So yeah, I'll talk about that a bit more in a second. I'm just going to go through his NAP of the week. So what he has tipped is West Ham. So he was thinking along the same lines as I was, but he has the balls to put it in his main bet. West Ham at evens, which is 2.0. As I said, I do fancy them myself. But I didn't put them in. Next one is De Graafchamp, which is they are Dutch Easter Division, the second division in Holland, and they play on Saturday night or Saturday morning, I actually think, so it's early. So if you do follow this, I think it's a 12 o'clock kickoff. Let me just double check that. Yeah, 1 o'clock, and they are 1 to 2. They're in the best form in the league. They've got 12 points out of 15, and they're the 4th best away record. And their opponents, Den Bosch, have the 16th worst home record. So, yeah, both added together comes out to about 2 to 1. So, what I have noticed is when I asked him for the picks, I didn't ask him that he had to back it himself, but he obviously is confident in his own picks. He has put £20 on it himself, with it, so a possible £60 return. I'm going to put a tenner on it, but possible £30, get me a free weekend. And I'll post both of them early tomorrow, because I'll probably do it early in case the price changes. But yeah, I'm very, very confident in this one. I think it's, again, because he's picked a team that I personally fancied, and then also a team in great form in the Dutch team. I am very confident in this. I'm hoping that he can break the curse so far of the Naps, because they've been so close so many times. Hopefully this one does it. So, yeah, talking about, I'm going to link in the episode bio his Instagram account, so you can get it there, or I'm going to link it on Instagram, and I'll put the name of it on Twitter. But yeah, so he has a subscription service that is through an app. It is $12.99 a month. Let me just double check this. Sorry, $12.50 a month. And for that, you get a football group, a horse group, and a basketball/MMA group. As you can see, I've been keeping an eye on it. So yesterday, just out of curiosity, he had Leicester as a tip at even money. They won. City minus 1.5 in an Asian handicap. They won at 1.58, which is I think around 4 to 5. And he also had like a Monaco bet builder, which was Monaco to. Sorry, let me get that. Where is it? Yeah, it was Monaco to win, and the Monaco to score more than one goal, which was 1.75, and it won. So he also keeps an eye, and he keeps a tally of how much he's invested in against how much he wins, to show you that he can't make money. So he had 3 out of 5 picks were up yesterday, and he was what he calls in units. It was plus 0.33 units. So again, 3 out of 5 picks, pretty good if you're betting in singles. His horses, he had a good. I think it was yesterday. He had a good day. He had a bad day. One. This is Thursday, so I think one of the days this week he had a bad day. The others, he had more winners than he had losers. So yesterday he had 2 out of 3 plus 6.6 units. Annie Mac won 2.87, which I think is almost 2 to 1. What other one? He had another one that won. Overwork Underpaid. Yep. It paid at 3.85. So good prices on these horses. The day before, again, 2 out of 3. Correct. The day before, which was Monday, I think, then he had a bad day. But, you know, that's just a brief look back at his results. So you can't disagree with. He's making some good selections, and they're paying decent money. So again, if you want to join a subscription, you have to DM him. He will take your payment and your details and whatever, and then he'll send you a link to join. So maybe something that some people are willing to do, some help. And yeah, that's basically it. So I just hope his nap touches for us this week. As I say, 2 to 1's decent. Tenner on that for me will get me £30. That'll basically give me almost a free weekend. I can't complain about that. So yeah, good luck. So now, just quickly before I just go, I'll have a quick glance at Sunday. So this was stuff just jumped out automatically. No research yet, but just price in the selection. So Leicester 5 to 4. Chelsea are 1 to 2 at the weekend. Lille are 5 to 6. And Barcelona's a good price at 6 to 11. Monaco are 2 to 5. Lazio are 4 to 11. And that wasn't a massive day I looked at. There wasn't a load of great prices and great games. Again, that's just a quick look. You know, I will obviously have a more in depth before I do my bet. But yeah, and then midweek, a couple of FA Cup games during this midweek. There's nothing else. There's no Premier League on, but there is some Championship and League One and stuff. So like Tuesday we'll have 2 Championship. 10 League One, 9 League Two, 11 National League. The National League North seems to be back, and South, if you like betting on that, which I do the odd time. 2 FA Cup games, Coppa Italia, Northern Ireland Premier League, Scottish Championship. So Tuesday's a decent night. And the FA Cup games are decent games. Burnley Bournemouth. Burnley are 5 to 4, which I think is a great price. United v West Ham. Wednesday there's a Championship game, 4 FA Cup games. Coppa Italia, 3 Scottish Premiership, 1 Scottish Championship. The FA Cup games are Swansea Man City, Leicester Brighton. Leicester 5 to 6, great price. Sheffield United Bristol City. And Sheffield United have turned their form a bit. So they're 4 to 5, and Everton Spurs. Thursday, just quickly, 2 FA Cup games is Wolves Southampton, Barnsley Chelsea. So a decent midweek. Yeah, so that's basically it for me today. Just leaves me to say, if you are going to do a bet this weekend, good luck and happy punting.
Here, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, thanks. Let me find out you fucked up. I'll leave you wherever I find you.